Hi, happy Wednesday and welcome back to the Soft Rain channel. All right, I'm going to start with a Moonology message, okay? Today's reading is going to be from the ancestors. We're going to be using my ancestor deck, messages from the ancestors, what they want to let you know, what you may need to know, what you may need to remember. Okay, because my messages remains the same here. Nothing will come of this situation, okay? Nothing will come of this situation. Whatever you're currently in, if you're not willing to change, or if you're not willing to take action to get to where you want to be, all right, nothing will come of this situation. Things will remain the same. You may currently be uncomfortable and unhappy here. So for things to change, you must. And at the end, we'll also do an advice message with one affirmation card from the ancestors, okay? Let's get into it. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards. The card of the day was the 7 of Cups. Options can be bringing things from your imagination out into the physical. Also could be, I don't want to say illusions, but... No, I'm not going to say illusions today because that's not the energy that I'm feeling. But it's all about believing in yourself, because nothing will come of the situation if you don't believe in yourself and put things forward. Ancestors, what's the message today? And we're going to do a 3-card spread, and that usually is in regards to your ego, especially because we got the nothing will come of this situation card. So I'm going to turn these over. Ancestors, give me one more. Okay. Buried potential is the last card. So we have facing shadows, false knowledge, and buried potential. Facing your shadows. What you fear inside might just be misunderstood strength, misdirected energy, or unprocessed pain. False knowledge. Just because you've always believed it doesn't mean it's true. What if what you know is actually what you were conditioned to believe? Buried potential card is settling for less doesn't make you realistic. It makes you forget how powerful you really are. So this may be about you having to speak up about something. You having to take action on something. You can't worry about how everybody else feels right now. I know, if this is in regards to like family, things of that nature, friendship, relationships, but really I feel like this is in regards to you. How you view yourself, the actions that you take to show how you love yourself, how you view yourself, what you believe in regards to yourself, right? Because that buried potential and false knowledge card, it connects back to nothing will come of this situation, because you're ignoring the positive side of yourself. You're ignoring the good things about you. You're believing in the false things that people decided to put onto you and tell you about yourself. Like, nobody tells you who you are but you. Facing shadows. And this nothing will come of the situation card is dark here. So it's time to dive in to the deep parts of yourself, the darkest parts of yourself. Because that's the only way that you're going to come out as, the king, the queen. Okay? Nothing will come of the situation if you do not face your darkest shadows, face the biggest issues that you're dealing with right now. Okay? What's facing shadows? Ancestors, what else do you have to say in regards to facing shadows? Inner authority. So facing your shadow, aligning yourself in that energy to be like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to do what I have to do to get into that authoritative energy. You don't need a title to lead your own life. There is no hierarchy, and you're the only one in power. So we all have that power within us to face ourselves, face our shadows, face the scary things, the scary parts of ourselves that we tend to bury. Okay. Even the environments that we reside in, like, you don't let anybody tell you who you are but you. False knowledge. Still corded here. Yes, so you cut them off but not out. Your body remembers, your field remembers, and that's where they're still living. So, like I just said, environments, what we choose to believe, what we choose to align with. Everything is a choice. Okay, so make the choice to face your shadow today and get rid of all the old energy that you used to believe when you were a child, when you were a teenager, when you were in your 20s, whatever age you're currently at. Get rid of all the things that don't make you feel whole or good within when you think about it. Ask yourself the right questions to connect back to yourself. That's the only way you're going to get out of this situation, okay? I'm sorry about that, guys. Buried potential. All right, we have victim mode. Yeah, so stop burying how you feel. Stop burying how you feel to make others feel comfortable. You're not a victim in this situation here. Nothing will come of this situation if you remain in your victimhood or in your victim mode. You're not a victim. Let's get some advice. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for the advice for facing shadows, we have pause. So taking a moment to breathe. That's first. Take a moment to breathe and reflect and think about how you want this issue or conversation to be resolved. Like, do you want it to end in chaos, or do you want it to end in understanding? You know, so it's very important to be mindful of the energy that you carry. Still corded. What's the advice for this energy? Still corded in false knowledge. Patience. So have patience with yourself. Have patience with others as well. I'm sorry about that, guys. Patience is the card for still corded. So have patience with others. Have patience with yourself. That's crazy. Okay. You don't have to believe, even if you did believe, like, in the things that people put onto you or said, you now have the power to relay the right information to yourself, right? You have the power to change how things will come out here. Okay? So pausing, having patience. Okay? Do something different than what you normally do. All right? Don't do what they expect, right? What's buried potential? What's the advice for that? Hold on, I see a card here flipped over. One second. Damn, I can't find it. All right, let's just shuffle it over. What's buried potential here? Okay. We have give. Victim mode, buried potential, give. Give to yourself right now, especially if you're in a difficult situation. Have conversations. That's a different way to give as well. You know, connecting. All right, think of one way you can give to another person today. Maybe that person needs to be you today. If you're used to, like, giving people your energy and your time and your love, and not saying that, oh, it's not really about if they appreciate it or not, but you do feel that, of course. But the universe is always watching and being reminded of the energy and your intent. That's like the most important thing here. So always keep giving and just remain in your childlike energy. Okay, have patience with yourself. This is a journey, okay, not a race. Have patience with yourself today. Definitely give yourself that time to pause and reflect on things that you feel unsure about, but it keeps coming up for you, you know? Let's get one affirmation card for this whole message. Nothing will come of this situation here, ancestors. All right, if you're feeling stuck, I am open to learning and growing through every experience. Okay, so when you're open to learning and growing, when you're in this stuck situation and you broaden your horizons, you start to see things shift and change, and then you become stronger. All right,